Good morning, friends. It is time for your daily dose of good news in the morning. It's Pastor Phil here, and this morning we are finding Jesus in John chapter 6, and we're reading about this miracle that Jesus performed where he transformed a little bit of food into enough food to feed thousands of people. It's 15 verses, 1 through 15. We're not going to read them all. Here are some takeaways that we can get from this story. Early on in this story, in verse 5, Jesus sees this huge crowds of people, and he asks one of his disciples this question: where can we buy bread to feed all these people? But he already knew what he was going to do. He was just testing his disciple to see his reaction. What do we learn from this? That Jesus is challenging us to be mindful of how we can serve the people around us, challenging us to look outside ourselves to serve our family and our friends. The disciples come to him with a boy's lunch. Was it 5 loaves of fish and 5 loaves of bread, 2 fish? And Jesus, in this, we're discovering that Jesus is able to do a lot with our little. He does a lot with our little. Are you going to be willing to use your and my imperfect life in order for God to do something really meaningful for the people around us? And lastly, Jesus makes a huge statement. He asks his disciples to collect all of this food together. And once it's collected all together, they have 12 baskets full of leftovers. Jesus is actually making this huge statement to a group of Jewish people. And he's saying, I am your provider. I have more than enough for everyone. For us, are we willing to trust today that Jesus is going to provide for us? Let's pray this morning. God, we thank you for providing new life and filling our hearts, not with fish fillet sandwiches, but with your love and with relationship with you. Help us to give away our lives to share your love with others. Until next time, guys. Bye.